Home of the Brave by Katherine Applegate. Snow. When the flying boat returns to earth at last, I open my eyes and gaze out the round window. What is all the white? I whisper. Where is all the world? The helping man greets me, and there are many lines and questions and pieces of paper. At last, I follow him outside. We call that snow, he says. Isn't it beautiful? Do you like the cold? I want to say, no, this cold is like claws on my skin. I look around me. Dead grass pokes through the unkind blanket of white. Everywhere the snow sparkles with light, hard as high sun. I close my eyes. I try out my new English words. How can you live in this place called America? It burns your eyes. The man gives me a fat shirt and soft things like hands. Coat, he says. Gloves. He smiles. You'll get used to it, Keck. I'm a tall boy, like all my people. My arms stick out of the coat, like lonely trees. My fingers cannot make the gloves work. I shake my head. I say, this America is hard work. His laughter makes little clouds. Old words, new words. The helping man is called Dave. He tells me he's from the Refugee Resettlement Center, but I don't know what those words are trying to say. He isn't tall like my father was, and there is hair on his face, the color of clouds before rain. His car is red and coughs and burps when he tries to make it go. Doesn't much like the cold either, he says. I smile to say I understand, although I do not. Sometimes Dave speaks English, the tangle sounds they tried to teach us in the refugee camp, and sometimes he uses my words. He's like a song always out of tune, missing notes. To help him, I try some English, but my mouth just wants to chew the words and spit them on the ground. We are like a cow and a goat, wanting to be friends, but wondering if it can ever be. Questions. We drive past buildings, everywhere cars, everywhere dead trees. Who killed all the trees, I ask. They're not dead, Dave says. This is called winter, and it happens every year. In spring, their leaves will come back. You'll see. He turns to smile. His eyes are wise and calm, the eyes of a village elder. Your family will be happy to see you, Dave says, but he doesn't mean my truest family, my mother and father and brother. I don't answer. I reach into my pocket and feel the soft cloth I carry with me everywhere, blue and yellow, torn at the edges, the size of my hand, soft as new grass after good rain. Dave asks, when did you last see your aunt and cousin? A long time ago, I say, before the camp. I can tell that Dave has many questions. I wonder if all America people will be so curious. My mouth is going to get very sore, stumbling on words all day long. We stop at a light hung high in the air, red and round, like a baby sun. How was the airplane trip? Dave asks in English. When I don't answer, he tries again, using my words. Did you like the flying boat? I liked it very much, I say. I'd like to fly such a boat one day myself. When Mama comes, we'll take a flying boat around the world. Dave turns to look at me. You know, Keck, he says, we aren't sure where your mother is. His voice has the soft sting of pity in it. We don't know if she is. She's fine, I tell him, and I look out the window at the not dead trees. She will come, I say, and this time I use my words, my music.